All right, so I'm actually in line to get a car oil change right now at Valvoline. I need to learn how to do my own oil changes, but hopefully this is one of the last ones that I actually have to, sit and wait for. But just wanted to make a quick video. Let's take a deep breath, man. Like the video, comment, subscribe. I want to buy a house because in the past, that's what they say has been the main vessel of wealth, starting a business, owning a business successfully, having employees on payroll, paying your taxes on time, and real estate, because the value appreciates in the house. And maybe I'm thinking too hard, maybe I'm in my head about this stuff, but ever since 2008, when the real estate market crashed, we've obviously seen a steady increase of housing prices since then. So I guess, and it's been exponential, right? Like my parents bought their house for I looked it up. They bought it for like 400 when I was born. And then now it's like worth almost $1 million, right? This is in Cerritos, California. So that's an exponential growth. And in my monkey brain is like, how high can it go? Like, are these houses going to be worth 2-3 million, like the same house in 20 years? So yeah, I'm just, I want your guys' opinion, honestly. Like, how do you guys see the housing market in 2030, 2040? Obviously, I'm assuming it's going to go up, but I just want to understand if it's worth if it's going to grow at the same rate that we've seen in the past 10 to 20 years. Obviously inflation, grocery prices, gas prices have been like skyrocketing. And America, is on this GDP growth consistently. So I guess I'm just worried about how big can this bubble get? How much can we withstand when it comes to incremental growth over every year, right? So I don't know how they do it. I know America's in like trillions of dollars worth of debt, and that's kind of how they fund it. But I don't know, this is just a random thought, and I'm curious. I also don't want to get stuck in one place when it comes to buying a home. So just considering that when it comes to like job opportunities. And I know a lot of people want to move to California, or a lot of people can appreciate the lifestyle and what California has to offer. Obviously it's very expensive for that same reason versus like Alaska or somewhere that's super hot like Nevada, or Arizona. People are less likely to thrive in those environments, hence the housing prices not being at California levels yet. Same with Texas, right? So, and I was talking to my dad about this, and he suggested I stay in California despite the housing market, despite the insane prices, because this is where I'm from. This is where, he lives, where my family lives, most of my connections, high school, college. I went to both. I grew up in California. So he suggested I stay in California and, figure it out here, as opposed to buying a house in Texas because it's cheap, and then getting that the capital gains on that. And I really took that to heart, because they always say your network is your net worth. And of course I'm still young and I can build that network in Texas or somewhere else outside of California. But it's always good to at least work with where you are currently. I don't want to do too much and go like super drastic across the country for a potential gain, especially if there's a lot of potential in California. People moving here, people moving out can be potential too, because that might decrease some prices down the line, or just free up some space in the market. So right now I'm just focused on staying in my career, getting good at that, just being the best at what I currently am doing. Try not to get distracted as much through my phone, or just like any distraction that comes up. Obviously cutting spending, and I prefer to cut spending as opposed to worry about, you know, making more money. Obviously more money is good, but I feel like I'm pretty decent where I'm at, and you know, there's a cap on how much you can make. But I feel like changing your lifestyle and, you know, just understanding how money works and how to save a dollar goes further than, you know, stressing yourself out over making a 20K or 30K increase in your career. Because you know, lifestyle creep is a thing. That's one thing I'm, you know, kind of going through right now. This is my first like full-time job, and I'm taking trips on the weekends, you know, buying more groceries than I usually do, or like eating better food, which I guess is good. But I guess when it comes to travel, you know, that I'm feeling that lifestyle creep coming up. So like I said, I'm working on cutting expenses now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the housing market. Is it worth buying a house in California? Are you guys from California? Where are you guys located? I don't hear about too many people outside of California coming to California to buy a house. It's usually the other way around. So since I'm already here, I figured, you know, let me see what I can make happen out here. Yeah, how do you guys feel about inflation, cutting costs, making more money? Do you guys agree with what I'm saying? Do you guys disagree? Just let me know in the comments. I wanted to have that conversation with you guys. So appreciate you listening. Make sure you drop a like on the video. I'm gonna keep breathing better. I hope you guys continue to do the same. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.